All right, we're live. We finally did it. You're tuning in to Ron Dave's NFL Power Ranking Show. This is the first one that we've had. We're not ranking all the teams 1 through 32. That's a waste of time. We know that there are a lot of bad NFL teams right now at the bottom of the NFL. We're not going to talk about that. What we are going to talk about is give our top 10 teams. Before that, we'll kind of break down what we saw from the week prior. Rawhide, man, how are you doing? Thank you. I'm sorry I had to cancel on you last week,
Oh,
but
that's
I'm glad
fine.
we've been able to do this show now.
Oh man, hey, I'm excited to do it. I'm I'm ready to get your thoughts and your ideas on who you think the top 10 is. I think that's what we're gonna go through 1 through 10, and to see if there is any sleepers that you kind of went against the grain from what a lot of people were, what I'm saying, a lot of the mainstream media and how they got them lined up. So I'm excited to see it.
Dude, I think I got a couple. I don't think my list is too out there, but I think I have a few surprises for people that go, "What?" We go, "Yeah, yeah,
That's what I'm looking for.
yes." But before we dive into that, hey, everybody watching, get in the chat. You guys make this fun. Like, subscribe to Rawhide Media. Link is in the description of my video. But let's go ahead and give some commentary on what we saw in Week 8 of the NFL. Some of this will kind of trickle over from our NFL Pick'em show, but Rawhide, you and I cannot pick Thursday night football games to save our lives. Just when we thought the Chargers were dead and the Minnesota Vikings were really coming into something with Carson Wentz, it's just a total disaster. Chargers dominate at home. Any thoughts right there, right now on this Thursday night football matchup?
Two thoughts is that the Chargers should be playing like this. Should have been playing this the entire season.
Mm-hmm.
So that's I think that's a different story. Second thought, Minnesota Vikings. I think they made a bad decision at quarterback, and I believe they made a bad decision at quarterback. That team is too high powered to be doing that. But only note is that I mentioned, I think on Thursday, Justin Herbert using his legs, 7 carries, 62 yards, 37-10 victory.
Dude, how about Kamani Vidal? Dude, this guy's like their third, fourth string running back, depending on how you see Hassan Haskins. 23 carries, 117 yards against that Minnesota Vikings defense.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, when that defense is on the field in the NFL, any team can get ran over, man, if they're on the field a lot. And I think you're right about Minnesota, man. For a team that has never won the Super Bowl, they sure treated last offseason like they won something.
They did. And to watch Sam Darnold do the things that he's doing in Seattle, they hurting inside. They are hurting.
Dude, I just never understood it, man. You're hoping J.J. McCarthy puts together a season like what Sam Darnold had last year. My heart goes out to the Minnesota Vikings fans, man. I think Minnesota got in their own way this year, and they got nobody to blame but themselves. All these geniuses always getting in the way. I got to talk about this, Ra. Now, I don't know if Kevin O'Connell sees all the players like widgets, like the Cleveland Browns we were talking about last week, but my goodness, man. So not all these quarterbacks are just amazing strictly because of you, man. And we're seeing
exactly.
We're seeing that.
Exactly, bro. I'm with you, and you know what? Just to piggyback on that, because I know last week I made a statement that I think the quarterback position is the most overrated position in the NFL. But I'll fall back to this: Sam Darnold was an economic asset, right? You keep him because you're not gonna pay him googly amounts of money, right? For his worth and what you were gonna pay him. I think that's value there. So you keep that.
Mm-hmm. I think so too, man. You weren't making him the highest paid quarterback in the NFL. You weren't giving him some Tua contract at the time.
I know.
I know.
Yeah.
Now, one quarterback who I think is worth his money, controversial, is Dak Prescott. But man, it wasn't even a game. It wasn't even a game. I gotta be honest with you, Rob. When Bo Nix threw that first interception, ooh, he was trying to no look past that. Why are you trying to be like Patrick Mahomes, man? We just need a game manager. And credit to Sean Payton and Bo Nix just not going into, a 1960s offense. Domination. Just pure domination.
It was, bro. 100%, bro. But you know what I'm saying? Like we said, if your quarterback has some issues, if you need a get right game, play the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, man. 4 touchdowns.
Yeah, bro. They are the medication to a quarterback woes. And
so now I'm kind of wondering, like, hey, man, maybe Jerry Jones was right in trading Micah Parsons. Like, this defense is so bad, he probably wouldn't have made much of a difference.
Nope, he wouldn't have. He wouldn't have. They've been a little bit better, but not worth the 40. What are they paying them, 49? Is it 49?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, it ain't worth that. It ain't worth that. No.
But
your Denver Broncos, bro, I know you got to be excited about it, man. Y'all look like a well-oiled machine on that day.
Oh, yes. Yes, I'm feeling great. The one bummer, I don't know if you saw this, Rob, Pat Surtain.
I was going to ask you about it. Yeah, Pat Surtain. How you feel about that?
Dude, it's killing me, man. It sucks. I imagine, because we got 3 games. We got the Texans this week. Then we got the Raiders on a short week on Thursday night. Then we got Kansas City. Then we hit the bye week. Then I think we got the Commanders after the bye week. I doubt we see Pat Surtain playing these 3 games before the bye week. So we're going to be without him against the Chiefs. That sucks because the Chiefs, they're starting to play some good football right now, man. But we do got some young corners that I think are talented. Dre Greenlaw, him hopefully being back. He couldn't have yelled at the refs on Sunday because we won and he wasn't even active for his suspension. So getting him back should be helpful because you can play him in coverage. I think you'll see us play some more cover 2 than what we traditionally have played to help these corners. But we'll be able to weather the storm, man, as long as our pass rush gets home. So I'm still expecting us to go out and win all 3 of these games. I'll tell you that.
Hey, I was about to say your next 3 games, the Kansas City game is the only one I see that should be a problem, but it is the NFL. So the Houston Texans may do something that they did on Sunday with the 49ers and turn into a good-looking football team.
I know, dude. And, hey, we're playing them at Houston. Yeah. We're playing them at Houston. They got the best defense in the league right now, so they are going to be a nice little test for us, man. Hopefully, again, their offensive line can't stop our pass rush. But for everyone tuning in right now, we'll get to our rankings here after we kind of do our Week 8 recap. And, yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. I definitely, spoiler alert, I got my Broncos in the top 10, no doubt about it. But there might be some ruffled feathers on where I have them in my top 10 rankings, man. So 2 teams that are not at all close to being in my top 10, Miami and, dude, the Falcons. Mike McDaniel saves himself another week. Tua saves himself. Dude, the Falcons, dude, they're a team that I will never understand, dude. They lose to the shittiest teams.
Hey, yeah, bro, you took the words right out of my mouth. What is wrong with the Falcons? Why? You don't say, why are they bad? It's like, why are you all like that? Look, if you're going to be sorry, can you just be sorry? Just be sorry.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They'll go and beat, an amazing team, right?
Yeah, Buffalo.
Yes, Buffalo.
Yeah, they'll beat Buffalo. Then come back and lose to the Dolphins. I'm like,
dude, you know who they remind me of, kind of?
Who's that?
With how volatile they are. Freaking Colorado Buffaloes. Oh. You don't know what version of them you're going to get from week to week, man.
Oh, my God. Oh, yeah. They are. They do have a little of that buffalitis, I will admit. They do have some of that. But I hate it for the head coach, man, because I thought, I'm like, maybe you have an opportunity to, do something well. But again, I still think they messed up on the quarterback draft pick. and or if you good with the quarterback on the Kirk Cousins contract, because that amount of money, the amount of good players you could have added to that roster, maybe it would have helped out a little bit. But
Yeah.
you would think they got enough good players anyway to at least be 500.
I know, dude. Dude, even with Kirk Cousins, you should go and beat the Dolphins. That's how I
Exactly,
feel
bro.
about this Dolphins team, man.
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
And
And I hated it, bro. I hated the Dolphins and then Tua throwing 4 touchdowns. I hated it in my soul. I'm like, you don't deserve to throw 4 touchdowns, you
no,
little snitch. You know what I'm saying? You don't deserve it, but it is what it is, man.
Jets finally get their first win of the season. I thought Justin Fields was benched. Apparently not. They go back to him. He puts up a ton of yards. Let me go back so we can kind of see what they were. Justin Fields, 244 yards, a touchdown, but Breece Hall, 2 rushing touchdowns, and the game-winning passing touchdown that he pump faked on. Did you see that Jets game?
No, I didn't. I didn't. I just saw a few highlights. I saw some highlights.
Oh, dude. Well, they won in honor of now the late great Nick Mangold, Hall of Famer. Crazy that he passed away. But I'm so happy. I'm so happy that man, why am I blanking on his name? Aaron Glenn was able to get his first win finally. Got his first win. Remember, before Dan Campbell got his first win.
Facts. That is a fact.
Hey, New York, hopefully they can win a few of these, man. I don't want to see them be one and done, but this quarterback room needs to be one and done. Justin Fields, man, needs to be off the roster, and they need to go get themselves a quarterback worth something this offseason, man.
Facts. Holla at the Browns.
Oh, dude, let's talk about the Browns, dude. The Cleveland Widgets go and get absolutely destroyed by the New England Patriots. And what did Mike Vrabel say in the press conference? Yeah, once they ran their gimmick plays, our defense settled in just fine or something like that, dude. I love it, dude. All the NFL coaches hate the Cleveland Browns. All the NFL coaches think Kevin Stefanski and Andrew Berry are jokes, man. Dude, Dylan Gabriel sucks, dude. We're gonna pull up his stat line right now, man. This guy gets worse every single game that he plays. Hey, check this out. 21 of 35, 156 yards, a pathetic. This is like junior varsity right here. 4.5 yards per attempt, 2 touchdowns to 2 disgusting interceptions, and he still can't see over the line. So, shame on what's going on in Cleveland. What are your comments there, man?
Again, you already, the New England Patriots was my sleeper AFC East winner. So I'm not surprised by the show they put on. It looks like the Browns. New England made the Browns look like the Bills when New England played them.
Yeah.
I figured you like that, but look, the Browns' offense is terrible. Let's just call it what it is. That offense has been terrible ever since. Unfortunately, they got rid of Baker Mayfield and they sold for Deshaun Watson. Now, I say, and I'm not going to come off of this, I understand why they did that. Deshaun Watson, when he was playing at Houston, was a top 4 quarterback in the NFL. And they also understand that they will not be able to get a good quarterback in Cleveland, so you got to pay extra for one. I.e., LeBron James could not convince Dwayne Wade or Chris Bosh to come to Cleveland. They say they're not doing that. But so it's not a destination spot. But that offense is god awful. Offensive line is bad. And word on the street is they're ready to trade their all-star guard. Is it Benita?
Bitonio?
Bitonio, yeah.
Dude, Broncos.
So it looks like he's on the market. Exactly, right? So if your team
they're
out
so
there,
dumb, they got a rookie quarterback. They're like, yeah, let's just trade it. Let's just trade our best offensive
yeah,
lineman.
I think they sell it. I think which I don't even understand. I guess if I was going to criticize the Browns on one major thing, I don't know why you didn't trade Myles Garrett.
Dude,
I don't know why you didn't do
Did he
that.
have 5 sacks this game?
5 sacks in the game, bro.
Slamming his helmet.
Oh my God. So I don't know why you didn't trade him. I would have traded him, got 2 or 3 first-round draft picks, and wait a minute, what did Michael Parsons command?
What, like 48, 49 million?
No. What did they give for him? How many
Oh,
draft picks did they
I
give?
think they gave like 2 firsts.
Oh, is that what it was? 2 firsts? Okay, so if he could get 2 firsts, Myles Garrett can get 3 at least, or 2 firsts and a 2. So I don't know why the Browns did not trade Myles Garrett. They should have traded him and just went total rebuild. I don't know why. It didn't make sense to me.
No, dude, they're so dumb. But you know what I really want to see, since they're just doing this thing of best value. You know, we'll draft 2 rookie quarterbacks and just see how the chips fall or whatever. Man, these idiots should use both of their first round picks on 2 quarterbacks this draft. That's exactly what they should do, and just see which first round draft pick quarterback's better, man. Then you can have 4 guys on the roster that are all within their first couple years, and just see how good they look. But dude, outsider, I got to disagree with you on this. Now, are they gonna win games with Shador? Probably not. They suck, but it's hard for me to see, man, that it can be any worse than what we saw against New England. And that was pathetic. That was pathetic. But yeah, Kevin Stefanski's an issue too. He's a fake genius. I used to respect him, but not anymore.
You are clearly scarred by the Cleveland Browns.
His stupid answers in the press, dude. I hate that guy. And it's been so justifying to see that all other NFL head coaches hate him too. So,
yeah,
New York Giants, they made an effort, right? They made an effort. Cam Scatterboo goes down though.
Hey, now I granted Jackson Dart. I granted, if any credit is going to be given, it would have been given to Jackson Dart. But we can't act like Cam Scatterboo was not looking like the NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year.
That's right.
We cannot act like he was not looking like that. And it's unfortunate, man, for him to mess his ankle out, dislocated ankle. So, man, it's unfortunate that happened. So, I think, yeah, my Giants playoff take is gone. Cam Scatterboo for NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year is gone. Yeah, I've lost those, but you win some and lose some.
Do you think Brian Daboll stays?
I would keep him.
I think he's going to survive too, and I don't think Giants fans are going to be happy about it. Man.
I would keep it. I don't think he's that bad. I think he's a good coach, man. I really do. I think he's a good coach, Dave. I don't know why people don't. Okay, hold on. Okay, why is he a bad coach?
Because they've lost a shit ton of games with him as their coach.
Okay, then. So, my next question is: since he's been there, what season did you think the Giants was going to be good?
Well, they made the playoffs their first year.
Okay.
So the second season, it's just all been downhill.
Yeah, but didn't they have a rash of injuries that second season?
Probably because he can't get the conditioning program right?
Oh my. I don't know how much the coach has to do with the conditioning program in the NFL.
Well, I'll tell you what, Sean Payton sure gives a damn about it. He changed everything about it when he got here, and it all got better. It all got better. We used to have everybody tearing their ACLs out of here, man. God. I know Brian Daboll's he's not even anywhere close to Sean Payton.
Thank you. I was about to say.
But yeah, man, if you're the Giants, though, who are you going to hire in this cycle? Who's the hot candidate right now? I don't even know who's the hot candidate.
And don't forget, Aduze's hurt.
That's true.
Yeah.
Then you blow out that conditioning staff. Absolutely. Philly's back on it. They're looking great. Buffalo destroys Carolina 40-9.
Mm-hmm. Expected.
Yeah, nothing to say here, man. I got nothing to say.
Yeah.
Now, I do got something to say about the Bears, dude. You lose to Tyler Huntley. I know it's on the road. I know it's on the road, but I picked the Bears in this matchup, dude. Shame on you, Caleb Williams. Shame on you. This was not a good game for him. And man, this was tough, man. I was rooting for the Bears in this one. Domination, man. Domination, 30-16. The Bears just looked lost throughout this whole game, man. So, any thoughts right here on Baltimore?
Other than Baltimore has made the NFL and Vegas extremely mad. They are. I'm like, how is this a story for this many days? About the injury report deal.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, they have talked. I've heard it mentioned today. They have talked about this. Oh, they must really be upset about that.
Dude, that was kind of crazy, man. That was crazy.
They are mad because remember the line was -6.5. Once it became official that he was out, when it dropped to -1.5 or something, that's like 5 points. That's a lot. So they are upset about that, brother. They are so mad. But
whatever fine you get from the Ravens, it's worth it to get yourself back winning, man.
Yeah,
it's
exactly,
absolutely worth it. You got to pull those tricks when you're 1-5.
You ain't lying. You ain't lying. So, but I think in the end, since Baltimore won, as a matter of fact, Vegas probably did better because they won. You know what I'm saying? Because the odds was lower on the money line, and it's -6.5. The odds are lower on the money line, so and the Ravens won, so they came out better anyway, which goes to make you think, could that be a conspiracy? You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you want to play a conspiracy card, you could say, well, Vegas was up to lose a buttload of money on bad information, so let's make sure the Ravens win. You know what I mean? To make up for it. But I didn't see any questionable calls, so it is what it is. It is what it is.
It was just pure domination, man. Bears did not win on the road in that environment. Now, this one, Houston Texans, this one surprised me a bit.
Me too.
Because the 49ers, man, I just feel like they've been inevitable with all of their tape and Band-Aids they got on everybody. 26-15. I believe Mac Jones had some turnovers. CJ Stroud, 30 of 39, you can see 318 yards, 2 touchdowns. I think his best game of the season, and doing it with a very young wide receiver core, man. Not only Hutchinson scoring, but Jalen Noel, Jaden Higgins. They got some weapons there in Houston. Has the offensive coordinator finally figured it out? I don't even know who their offensive coordinator is this year, but we're gonna find out against Denver this week.
Yeah, I think didn't they lose offensive lineman or was no. Like the guy I'm thinking
They
about.
They did trade Tunsil earlier.
Yeah, they traded Tunsil. Yeah, and he's hurt. Tunsil's who's hurt. But yeah, man, I think I took San Francisco 49ers. Speaking of, did I make any headway this weekend?
Dude, I haven't looked yet.
Okay, cool. So I took the 49ers. I thought they'd win this ball game, but CJ Stroud, he showed some glimpses of his first season, man. So I was glad to see that, to be honest with you. I was glad to see it.
This running back that got Woody Marks out of, I think he played at USC his last year, man. They traded a future 3rd-round pick to trade up at day 3 and pick him in the 4th round. And yeah, they're playing him early like you would investing big in running backs. So I've really liked what we've seen out of him from I guess like a fantasy perspective, even though I suck at fantasy football. Bucks beat the Saints 20-3. I got nothing to say here other than that the Saints are horrible, man.
Yeah, nothing there.
Colts destroy the Titans. No surprise there. We'll see who the Titans hire. I'm starting to backtrack a little bit. Maybe the Titans shouldn't have fired Mike Vrabel after all these years. Maybe that shouldn't have happened. I might concede that take to you at this point, Raw, because they might just ruin Cam Ward or what's left of him by this point.
Right.
And the last Sunday game, Packers beating the Steelers, dude. Did you watch this game? What did you make of this? Because I think we both picked the Steelers in this game, if I remember correctly.
Did I pick Steelers?
Oh, I don't know. Well, I at least did. If you pick the Packers, I'll go back and look at it.
Yeah, here I think. Do I have it here? I don't. Well, that I thought I I thought I picked the Packers. Maybe I didn't. I thought the Steelers had opportunity. I thought there was some opportunity that they left out there. I think they
You did pick the Packers. You did.
Yeah. So yeah, I felt pretty confident about it. Honestly, I thought the Steelers performed better than I thought. I thought they were going to get routed. I thought they were going to get routed. But in the fourth quarter, they gave up 21 freaking points in the fourth quarter. You know what I'm saying? What happened to the defense? They just failed. I mean, what Aaron Rodgers 24, 36, two touchdowns, no picks. The running game is obviously god awful, right? But I thought they played. Honestly, I thought Steelers played okay. You don't think so?
To me, it's just still hard to wrap my mind around. You get all this money invested on that defense. I guess they're just old now.
Oh, they're aged out, bro. It's aged out. Yeah, they aged out. Yeah. And I think, really flawed. She's a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. I think I mentioned to her 2 years ago is that they needed to make a move to take advantage of the defense because that defense is aging. You know what I mean? And I think this is the year. I think this is the year that they got to pay the piper. It's like, hey, okay, it's time to y'all got to cash these checks. And they just aged. I think they just aged out, man. Which is unfortunate when your offense is not high powered. I think the offense is good enough if they had the defense from a couple of years ago. Yeah.
Be in it, man. Tucker Kraft, man. I think he might be the best tight end in football right now with how they're utilizing him. 7 receptions, 2 touchdowns, just a total beast. Man, I'm a big fan of Tucker Kraft. I'm not a big fan of Travis Kelce. The Chiefs, Commanders, it was kind of close. It was kind of close going into the half. 7-7. But Andy Reid, Steve Spagnuolo, 2 of the best at in-game adjustments. Oh, man, it's killing me. It's killing me, man. The Chiefs are back. I don't care that they're playing Marcus Mariota at quarterback, man. They went out and dominated that second half. And they got everybody back, dude. They got everybody back.
And I don't even think the offense has reached its height yet. I think they're still climbing. The Chiefs nasty, bro. They're gonna be. When they were down, I said that's gonna be a sleeping giant. Y'all just wait till they wake up. Oh my God! I know, Dave, you don't want to hear that, but I'm just saying, them Chiefs, bro. Oh, it ain't my team. I think Patrick Mahomes is the greatest quarterback to ever step on the NFL football field. Dave, I see you, Dave. I mean, yeah, John Elway wish, but I'm just saying, bro. Hey, they look like Super Bowl again. And guess what? And then this is the deal. Let me tell you. As long as the Colts keep on winning, the Chiefs just go like, yeah, just keep on winning, Colts. Because I'm telling y'all, the Colts, all the Colts is doing is making it easier for the Ravens, the Chiefs, or the Bills. Because nobody's taking the Colts over the 3 teams in the playoffs.
Absolutely not. Absolutely.
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
Nah,
So
nobody's worried about them. Nobody.
No. Oh, not at all. So just keep on winning, Colts. Just keep on winning.
All right. Now we did have some bye weeks. Teams that matter. Lions were off. Rams were off. Seahawks were off. None of those other teams matter. So let's go ahead and get into it, Rawhide. Let's do our first power ranking. Hopefully this
Hey, you see Lawrence's name? No, not I don't even know what that is.
Oh, not the kind of Not that kind of doctor.
Not that kind of doctor. I got it. Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
man.
Oh, I tell you, smart guy.
Oh, it's brave of him to show up after we picked his Lions to lose. So he's here. He's here again. Welcome, Lawrence. All right, man. I'll let you kick this off. Maybe we can go kind of one by one. We start at
Okay,
number
that's
10.
fine.
Who do you got as your number 10 team?
Number 10, easy. I got the Buffalo Bills at 10.
Oh man. Okay. All right. All
Yeah,
right.
I got the
The
Bills at
Buffalo
10.
Bills.
They're 5-2. They have no signature wins. They got 2 losses on the season to the New England Patriots and the Atlanta Falcons.
Yeah, I know. The Atlanta Falcons at home.
Yeah. Talk to me, Dave. Talk to me.
All right. I'm starting in the NFC, man. A team that nobody's watching, but they're good. It's the Seattle Seahawks, man. I like the Seattle Seahawks. I think their defense is one of the better ones in the NFL. Sam Darnold's playing some great football, and I like the style in which they play. They play good defense. They run the ball very well, and they are filled with weapons on offense. So Sam Darnold, it's opposite of being in New York. He doesn't have to do anything extraordinary to put his team in position to win football games in Seattle. So I really like what Seattle's doing, man.
Okay. All right then. All right. Our first disagreement there.
Uh-huh.
When we're done, we need to circle back to Seattle, let you know, so we can. Just my 2 cents. But go ahead.
Yeah.
My turn. My turn.
Yeah.
Right? My turn. All right. At 9, I have the New England Patriots. They got a key win against Buffalo. They got their 2 losses is to the Raiders and the Steelers. And again, New England is my sleeper pick to win that division.
Wonderful, man. I'm a big fan of what's going on in New England right now. You know it hurts me. With my number 9 team, this might be controversial, but screw it. I'm going to stick with it. Give me the Green Bay Packers at number 9, man. You might say, they only got 1 loss, Dave. How could you rank them that low, dude? I have not been impressed. I have not been impressed with their schedule at all, man. It might have been the easiest schedule so far in the NFL, man. I'll read off their opponents, man. Okay, they beat the Lions, Commanders, Browns. They tied with the Cowboys. Their last 3 wins are the Bengals, Cardinals, and Steelers. Now, I did pick the Steelers to win. Forget about that. They make the top 10, man. But there are some other teams right now that I think are a little bit more tested than the Green Bay Packers, and that's why I got them on the back end of my top 10.
I don't think it's a bad pick, though. To be honest with you, where you got them at 9, I don't think that's bad. I'll be honest with you.
Yes, Lawrence agrees. That's all that matters.
Yeah, there you go. I'm right there. I'm almost right there with you. But at 8, I have the Los Angeles Rams. All right. I guess their signature win would be the Colts. They have 2 losses against Philadelphia and San Francisco. So that's why I have them at 8. Some would say that they are a sleeper pick to win the NFC.
I think so. I was thinking about going with the Rams here, but I'm going to go with a team that I think they got one really, really nice win. And that was their last game that they played, where they beat the Buccaneers 24-9, putting the Detroit Lions at number 8.
Whoa, number 8. Oh, that's going to make some people mad.
That might make Lawrence a little mad.
Yeah.
He was just giving me my props a minute ago. Now he's going to say, hey, get this guy off the air. All right, who's your number 7?
Detroit at 8.
At 8.
Wow. Okay. All right. Number 8. I went with the. I'm sorry. We're at 7. At my 7 is the Green Bay Packers. That's why I really didn't jump down on your 9. I mean, I had them at 7. I mean, they got their signature win is at San Francisco. Key losses is Philadelphia and Detroit. So, the two teams that I think we would consider top 10 teams, they lost to.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, Green Bay, they deserve to be there. But the team that I'm going with number 7 is actually Los Angeles Rams.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. I just see them one spot better, man. I like LA.
Wow.
They play defense. They play defense. Matthew Stafford, that back is holding up. So give me him. Give me him.
We are. What's up, Hall of Fame? What's going on? How you doing?
What's up, man?
Dave, we are not. I mean, I'm picking up what you're putting down, bro. I am picking up what you're putting down. Like we kind of see it the same way, but at 6, I went with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Okay.
They got key wins against the Seattle Seahawks and the San Francisco 49ers. It's unfortunate they got 2 losses, and they played pretty decent. And one of them for sure, and that's Philadelphia, and they got a loss to Detroit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait. I'm sorry. Yeah, Philadelphia. Yeah, that's correct.
All right. Well, I would like to rank them higher, but I strictly can't because, I mean, yeah, they also I feel like they've also kind of had a cupcake schedule, but they have dominated. They have dominated. At number 6, I'm putting the New England Patriots. And really because I think they're getting some of the best quarterback play in the NFL right now. They do play in, I think, one of the easier divisions right now. And I don't have the Buffalo Bills in my top 10, which is this might be a surprise. I don't have them in the top 5. Spoiler alert. I think that they're a pretender this year. So, but New England's taking care of business when they've had to. I think Mike Vrabel's a really good coach. Really, I guess the win against New England or against Buffalo, you could count as like a signature win, but I think that there are some more tested teams here in the top 5.
Okay. Your Buffalo take helps me understand why you have New England. Well, maybe not. I guess you like the eye test.
Yeah.
Is the eye test? Okay, then. Yeah, because they hadn't.
You could put the Rams above them.
Yeah.
You could put the Lions above them, probably. Maybe I'll end up changing them.
No, that's fine. No. It's good. Good stuff. I'm just sitting here, rationalizing it. Okay. All right. Just for you, Lawrence, I have the Detroit Lions at number 5. Key win, Tampa Bay.
Yep.
Losses, Green Bay and Kansas City. I don't think the Kansas City loss is a bad loss. The Green Bay loss came at the beginning of the season. I'm not trying to make excuses for the losses, but beginning of the season, everybody and their mama thought Green Bay was going to go undefeated. Well, at least they did. And so I'm going to give them a pass on getting their stuff together on that loss. But I do have them at 5. You know what I mean? Because, they only got really one signature win, and that's Tampa Bay.
All right. Who do I got my number 5? Yes. The defending Super Bowl champions, the Philadelphia Eagles, baby. It hasn't always been pretty. But much like the Chiefs, that doesn't matter, really. It doesn't matter at all, man. These guys are tested. They win games, yes. They blew a lead to my Denver Broncos, but we come back against everybody, okay? Philadelphia is going to be right there in the mix. I think they've kind of weathered the storm right now with this new offensive coordinator. That can take time. And they put out a very good showing against the New York Giants this past week. So, Philadelphia, they will be a top contender for the Super Bowl.
Okay. Wow, you got Philadelphia at 5. Okay. Yeah. All right, then. I see.
Dude, I got respect for recent champions. But maybe you see that as disrespect. I don't know.
No. I do not. At 4, David talks Broncos. We got
That's
the
freaking
Denver
right.
Broncos at 4.
Yes.
Their signature win is the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, I thought that they had another one, but the Eagles is a signature win. Losses. Indiana in a close nail biter. Some could argue they got hosed. And they lost to the Chargers, which I thought was a good loss. It turned out it's not such a good loss. So the Chargers, but the Chargers is a good team. Let's don't act like they're
They
not.
got slightly a winning record right now.
Yeah. So those key losses, I think that's one of the better defenses in the NFL, if not the best. The offense, obviously, they got the clicking against Dallas, but if they shore that up, they got an opportunity to win the AFC.
Mm-hmm. They do. They do. Yeah, I'll agree with you. Their margin of losses, I think, is a combined 4 points with their 2 losses, and they never trailed. They never trailed. They lost the lead as time expired in both those games. So they've been in every game. It hasn't always looked pretty. Sometimes they can play down to inferior teams, but thankfully they didn't do that against the Cowboys this week. Bo Nix and this offense still have questions to answer about their consistency. They're going to be able to answer them very quickly against this Houston Texans defense. But, Raw, where we agree is that I got the Denver Broncos at number 4 as well.
Did not think that. I'll be honest with you. I thought you was going to put Denver at 3. I thought you was going to put them at 3. That's what I thought.
Oh, yeah. No, they're at number 4 right now.
Wow. Okay. No, I mean, hey, shout out to you, man. Hey, that's good, man. I respect it. I respect it. I respect that. I do. Okay. Well, looks like I'll just go with mine. At 3, I had, and I was torn. I was torn at 3. I wasn't torn at 2, but I was torn at 3 and at 1. Okay, so 2 was not a tear. 1 and 3, I wanted to swap them, but I didn't. It's the NFL. Wins matter. I'm going with the Kansas City Chiefs.
Okay.
At 3. At 3, I'm going with the Kansas City Chiefs. Kansas City Chiefs signature win is just Detroit. I get it. But they lost to the Chargers, which is not a good loss. First game of the season. And I was consistent in that take. I said that for the Detroit Lions. They lost to the defending Super Bowl champions, the Philadelphia Eagles, and a bad showing against Jacksonville. But they were struggling. On the offensive side of the ball, they had nobody to throw it to. They were throwing it to me and Dave. As we've seen them become healthier, we have seen them look like the Kansas City Chiefs of old.
I know.
So I got them at number 3.
Okay. Wonderfully said. I respect that. You've probably been wondering where this team is. But I think they've been weathering the storm. It hasn't. I don't know, man. I just believe in this team. I think they're a good team. I got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at 3, man. I'm a huge Baker Mayfield guy. I know you're a huge Baker Mayfield hater. They're running out freaking Tez Johnson, these practice squad guys out at wide receiver, man. They're getting the job done. I think that you give me Tampa Bay, it doesn't matter if it's on the road or at home. I think they're going to make it a game. And I think their most impressive win of the season against the Seahawks, 38-5 or 38-35 against the Niners, 30-19. Yes, they lost to Detroit, 24-9, but nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect, man. It's more eye test with me, I guess. Tampa Bay at number 3.
Wow, I am floored by that one. I mean, Brad, I got him at 6.
I know.
2 losses, Philly and Detroit. They beat Seattle, which is not in my top 10, but they are 11 in my. I do have them at 11. And San Francisco. Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
You don't got to agree, but I told you
All
I
right.
had a couple surprises in here.
That is a surprise. That is a surprise to me. Yes, that is a surprise to me. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Why don't you go
Okay.
with your top team and
Okay.
then give your number 2?
Okay.
That would be fun.
Ooh. For you to do that, that makes me think that we don't have the same top team.
Probably not.
Yeah, as you heard what I said with the Kansas City Chiefs, my 3 and my 1, I really wanted to swap them. I really did. At 1, I got the Indianapolis Colts. I got the Colts at 1. They're 7-1. It's the NFL. They got wins against Denver and the Chargers. They got losses to the Rams. This is my problem with them, though, and this is why I almost put them at 3. Outside Denver, it has turned out they ain't beat nobody. Bro, if you look at that schedule, let me just ramble it off real quick. They beat Miami. They beat Denver in the nail biter. They beat Tennessee, not 1, but 2 times. They lost to the Rams, who we think is good. They beat the Raiders, that we think is trash. They beat Arizona, who we don't think is good. And they beat the Chargers, and the Chargers was reeling. So they got 1 signature win against Denver. The only other team that they played that's halfway decent, the Rams, they lost to. So, but I'm going to respect the NFL and NFL teams. You got to come to play. So I got the Colts at 1.
Dude, I love that. Dude, I'll put it this way. When you look at, you're like, yeah, okay, maybe they haven't had the toughest schedule. But they are just obliterating everybody, man. Their point differential right now is plus 116. The next team with the second highest is Kansas City at 83, plus 83, man. That is an insane margin. So we actually have the first, really, man. Now, if I'm going by the eye test, it's a little bit different. But sometimes, man, you just can't ignore the results. Indianapolis, not only are they winning, and yes, they played some bad teams, but they are obliterating everybody. And that's something that you got to respect. So now in the playoffs, nah, man, none of that matters. none of it matters. You got Daniel Jones at quarterback, man. Y'all ain't doing anything. But for right now, I got him as my top team.
Okay. All right. I mean, Kansas City is plus 83. I just throw that out there. But I mean, okay. I mean, I got it. I mean, we both got them at 1. You're a little more stern or solid in your 1 than me, but I mean, we still got them at 1, so there's no disagreement there.
Yeah. Okay.
I can tell, but hello, Dave. But I can tell you this. I can tell. Let me make sure I'm clear on this. If they got Pittsburgh, if they lose to Pittsburgh, they will go from 1 to 9.
Yeah, we won't respect.
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
You gotta beat them. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out who your number 2 team is. Is it the Eagles?
Philadelphia Eagles. Yeah, Philadelphia Eagles. Philadelphia Eagles number 2. I mean, God. Philadelphia has an argument to be 1. Let's just keep it a buck. The only reason why the Philadelphia Eagles is not 1 in this power poll is simply the fact they got 2 losses, and the eye test says that they've been struggling a little bit. Listen, y'all listen up real quick. They beat Kansas City, which is Dave's. I don't know, Dave. I got him. I'm assuming Dave's number 2. They beat Kansas City. They beat the Rams, which is Dave's number 7. They beat the Bucks, which is Dave's number 3. they beat Minnesota, who we thought was decent earlier in the season. Their key losses is to a Denver team that I got at 4, and a New York Giants team that they go off there and sleeping, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody got a better resume than that.
No. Shoot, I got him too low.
Oh,
You got to respect the champions, man. It doesn't necessarily matter how it looks when they've been there and done it. And that's also why I got the Chiefs, man, at number 2, man. Dude, I hate this. Honestly, I wanted to put them at 1 for this video. A 5-3 team at number 1 because I think that they're just getting into that good of shape. But I can't, like you said, man, you can't disrespect still the results that Indianapolis have put out there. But, man, this sucks. This sucks. I predicted start of the season, Broncos 13-4. Hey, we're on track for that right now. But Kansas City could win the freaking rest of their games. It could happen, man. It doesn't even matter. So, yeah, man, I think it's going to be Kansas City or Denver to win the West, the AFC West. But it's not going to be easy for Denver. I'm not feeling as good about my pick, like as I was maybe 2 weeks ago. So, yeah, dude, I hate the Chiefs, man. I hate the Chiefs. Somebody hires Steve Spagnuolo to be the head coach of your team, man. Dude, this guy's like an Andy Reid. An Andy Reid they got as DC.
Yep.
It's just not fair, man. It's not fair. They must be stopped. There must be a team that wants to give him another shot. I mean, he had one shot, right?
Yep. Yeah,
So,
but hey, he may not want the stress. He may just say, "I'm good with making these dollars and not have the stress."
Yeah. Why would anybody want to coach in college football, man, when you can just be the coordinator for the
Exactly, bro. Exactly. I think I mentioned it earlier. You're Seattle at 10. I had Seattle at 11.
Yeah.
I was I guess I really wasn't torn, but I it was funny to see that we had our thoughts on it was extremely similar. A couple of more our thoughts on it. What else did we? Denver. Did you want to move Denver up any?
I thought about maybe moving them up over Tampa Bay, like just a little bit, but man, I just really like what Tampa Bay has done. That win they had in Seattle to me, that weights more winning in Seattle than freaking losing in Detroit. Like, right. I know they lost in Detroit. Whatever, man. Tampa Bay plays with a style that I just believe in at this point.
No, I'm with you on that. Is there any of my picks that you like scratch your head about?
So I guess you still believe in Buffalo to an extent. The reason I didn't have them in my top 10 was because I think they're only good on one side of the ball.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, that's true. But they got an eliminator at quarterback.
Yeah, they got Josh Allen at quarterback. I just don't believe in the Buffalo Bills this year, man. I just don't. That defense is too soft.
If you was gonna rank Buffalo, where would you have them?
I had them at 11.
Yeah, so we swapped a bit.
They're right there. Why do I put Seattle there? Yeah, I put Seattle there. So
okay, all right. Man, we see it extremely similar, except your Bucks. Now we differ on the Bucks. We kind of differ, but not even that far. But yeah, we see it kind of the same. Yeah. We see it kind of the same.
Yeah, Green Bay, I think you like just a little bit more. That's fine. New England, I was surprised to see me rank New England much higher than you. I thought New England was going to be fringe top 5 for you as well. But yeah, I think that they're going to win the division. I think they're the best team in the AFC East. And, we'll see what they have to show for it here at the end of the year. But Patriots, Broncos, some good young teams in the AFC. But right now, Kansas City, dude, I was just so distraught with how good they looked in the second half yesterday.
Yeah. No, I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that. It's just the only thing with the New England, those losses, bro, were bad. The Raiders and the Steelers.
Yeah. They came at the beginning of the year though, right?
Yeah.
Just like those Chiefs losses, They started 1-2 as well.
Yeah.
They lost to the freaking Jaguars.
They did. Dude,
I don't know how the Jaguars have like 4 wins or whatever they got right now.
Mm-hmm.
Embarrassing, dude. They're bad. So yeah, here we have it, guys. Tell us where we're wrong. In the comments.
Lawrence, he doesn't like he hates. He hasn't said nothing about me in Detroit, but he really don't like what you did with Detroit.
Let me pull up the Detroit page again, and I'll shit on them accordingly.
He doesn't like that at all.
Yeah, they're 5-2. They lost to the Packers. They lost to the Chiefs 30-17. No, they did beat the Buccaneers, man. Yeah, maybe I do got them ranked a little too low. Maybe I do. But honestly, I like all the teams I got ahead of them, even the Buccaneers. I know they beat the Buccaneers, dude. I don't care.
Right. That's why, honestly, I did not have the Bucks over Detroit. I tried to put it where, since we this early in the season, if you beat that team, and depending on what else you've done, if things are similar and you beat them, I put them ahead of you.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, it makes sense. It makes sense. Well, I guess that wraps it, man.
That wraps exactly
our first power ranking show.
I'm interested to see what the people think about it, bro. I like it, bro. I like it. But let me just say this. Let me say this. ESPN, if you don't mind, ESPN has, as far as power ranking goes. Oh man, I just had it up, bro.
I got it.
You got it. Yeah.
Give me a second, and I'll get it all. Boom.
Now, yeah. So the ESPN came with the Colts at 1. I think we agreed to that.
Oh, they got Detroit at 2.
They got Detroit at 2.
Dude, I'm not giving Detroit a 2 coming off a bye. I didn't even play this week.
Exactly. Now me and you, we differ on that. We differ on that. Who they got at 3? They got Philly at 3. Look, it sounds like they're pretty close to what we thought. What they had at 4. Way up.
Dude, this is ESPN propaganda right now.
Yeah, we totally disagree with that. Now we ain't even close. So us and ESPN is off.
That's
really off. Yeah, that is crazy. I think so too. They got Tampa Bay at 5.
5. That's right.
That's kind of where I had them at 6. You got them at 5. So we ain't off there.
Yeah, Chiefs I think should be top 3 right now.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. But they got the Packers at 7. I had the Packers at 7. You had them at what, 9?
9, yeah.
Yeah. And who else they got? They got the Rams at 8. We like the Rams, I think, a little bit better, don't we?
Yeah.
Well,
yeah. Oh, dude, you're gonna put Detroit at number 2 and the Broncos at number 9?
Yeah, they got the Broncos at 9.
The Patriots at 10?
Yep, that's what they got.
Man, they're going off of star power. They're going off of star power for these rankings, man. That is ridiculous, man. Kansas City needs to be higher. Tampa Bay needs to be higher. Buffalo, dude, needs to be out of there. Out of there. Get them out of there. Detroit back down to number 9 or wherever I had them. 8.
The Athletic is a little closer to us though. But yeah, hey man, that's all right, man. That's all right. That's all right. I'm happy with it. I think I'm better than ESPN.
Dude, you definitely are. You definitely are.
I think you are too, though.
They put the Buffalo Bills at number 4, dude. That's comical. That's comical.
For sure, man. For sure.
Okay.
For sure, bro.
Well, I guess we'll wrap it, man. I don't got any other hot takes right now
No.
to talk about. None of them. We talked about the Browns last week, the widgets. Nothing left to talk about Colorado with, man.
The It's a good, good ending spot. Well, I tell you, Dave, look, man, thank you for having me on and doing this. You found your sponsor yet? I didn't hear a sponsor come out
No
today.
sponsor yet, but hey, it's all coming together, man. It's all
That'll
coming
work.
together. Hopefully within the next couple weeks. So, yeah, no, Profit X was great, but I guess the agency that I'm working with, they only work with Google certified businesses, and why didn't we know that they weren't Google certified? So that's why I had to end early. But I still like Profit X. Use Profit X. But they're working on a new one. Maybe Tick Pick. Get yourself some tickets. I don't know. They had me film some different things, and I'm sure they're sending people. So we'll see how it all goes. But Rawhide, you got any special shows going on this week?
Yeah, I got a show on Thursday. I like everybody to join. It is a show with David Talks Broncos. We'll be discussing the next week's upcoming game, and I feel like I can assure you we will pick the Thursday night game winner for sure.
It ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. I think maybe we've only picked the winner like once or twice this year. And let's give him a quick preview, dude. Oh, this is gonna be an ugly game, man. Ugly. Baltimore going into Miami. You think Lamar Jackson plays?
Yeah, they think he's going to play now. They think he's going to play. Yep. I think I read something this morning.
Okay.
Yeah. Unless they're lying to us like they did last week.
Yeah, I kind of hope he doesn't. I need the Ravens, I think, to lose one more game because then I think they'll trade the Broncos Mark Andrews. That's like my hope.
Oh, I don't think y'all need Mark Andrews, bro.
We kind of do. Adam Troutman's our inline tight end, and I don't know. He's just a guy. I like. We run a lot of two tight end stuff, sets. But there was I don't know if you watched any of the Cowboys Broncos game, but there was this
I did.
Play. I think it was on a third down or something like that, and they threw Cortland Sutton a touchdown, but it was called back for offensive pass interference because they split out Adam Troutman out wide to run a pick route. That's the only reason why you're ever splitting him out is to run a pick route, and it was so obvious. He gave terrible effort. It was the right. Man.
If y'all give up one of those pass rushers, I'm sure they trade Mark Andrews with one of those pass rushers.
Oh no, man, we gotta have all of them, man. We got 4 really good ones. We drafted a rookie this year. I think that showed some promise. So, yeah, man, we got some great. Dude, I love this defense. I love this defense.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Yeah. And I've been going back watching some of the old Broncos games at like night and stuff. So I've been watching the 97 divisional game, the Broncos against the Kansas City Chiefs. And dude, I totally forgot this, man. Rich Gannon was a Kansas City Chief, and they sat him on the bench in that game. I
don't even remember.
Dude, I totally forgot that Rich Gannon had like a career aside from the Minnesota Vikings and the Oakland Raiders, man.
Yeah. How many teams did he? I wonder how many teams do you know? How many teams he played for? I'm not sure.
Dude, I don't even know, man. Let me look this up.
I think did he win MVP actually?
I think he did, like in the early 2000s,
at the Raiders. Right? At the Raiders, did he win?
Yeah, I thought he set like records. Yeah, MVP in 2002, 4-time Pro Bowler, led the NFL in passing yards in 2022 or 2002. But he played for the Minnesota Vikings, Washington Redskins, Kansas City Chiefs, and the Oakland Raiders.
Yeah. Pretty good, man.
Yeah. All right, man. We'll get to it. Y'all subscribe, like the show. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. And we'll be back
Thursday
to pick the Thursday night winner.